When you exclude the party committees, such as the Republican National Committee and Democratic National Committee, and you just look at the outside groups that are coming in and spending incredible amounts of money in these races, we're seeing an unprecedented level of spending during the 2010 midterms. You have some situations where in certain Senate races, in certain House races, the amount of outside money being spent in these races exceeds the amount of money being spent by the candidates. So it gives unions, corporate entities, trade associations the opportunity to have an incredibly large role in the outcome and in the trajectory of these elections. Colorado is #1 in the nation, and it's above $23 million right now and counting. These numbers are going up not every week, they're going up every hour. Every day we see, in some cases, extra millions that have been flowing into races. And it's really an extreme amount of money in a lot of people's opinions because you just haven't seen this type of spending before in particular races throughout the country. Anytime you have a congressional race where you have 8-figure sums being spent, even at this very juncture now, on outside messaging, that is going to just effectively dominate the airwaves. It's going to, every time you turn on the TV or turn on the radio or open your newspaper, you're going to be bombarded with these types of messages from groups that sometimes you've never heard of, groups that you don't know who donates to them, groups that you don't know what stake they have in this election. And as a voter, sometimes it's very difficult to absorb that information, to try to understand why these groups care in the first place and why they're telling you to vote for candidate X over candidate Y, why they're attacking one candidate over another. And ultimately, it's the voters' right, and the voters has the ability to make an informed decision on election day. And this type of lack of transparency oftentimes will make it that much more difficult for a voter to make an informed decision.